It's been a while since I made a video. Um, oh my God, I think it's been since like last summer maybe. I don't know. I've been too busy writing. All right, so I got some gripes because I usually head out to a bar pretty much at the end of every day because I'm spend most of my day working inside a hole in the ground, all alone. So I go out and socialize. But the problem with writers, we have difficulty socializing. Have you ever noticed that? And we get worse as we get older. We just want to be writing all the time. So we become like hermits. Even when I travel, I become like a hermit. I rent an apartment somewhere for 2 months, and it might, in someplace beautiful, like Italy or France or wherever, and might as well be New Jersey. No offense to New Jersey people I know. But anyway, I go to the bar at the end of the day, and people have trouble kind of wrapping, even at this stage of the game, kind of wrapping their brains around the fact that I'm a writer and a full-time writer, and that I make a living from this. And they just can't. They don't get it. They can't grasp it. Oftentimes, I'll get questions like, and they'll look at me like, "So you're a writer, huh? You make a living from that?" Or they can't even say like you're a writer. They'll say, "So have you been like, or are you still doing that thing?" And I'll answer like, yeah, still doing it. Still writing books. Yeah. No, I gave it up like ages ago. Now I'm working for the Department of Sanitation. You asshole. But then there's other people, like at the bar especially, like that'll be like, "Oh, I got this great book idea," and like, boy, I get a lot of, the best one I got is this guy, this annoying dude, who sells real estate, but he used to, his family used to own a deli, I guess, and he's like, "So I got this great idea for a book called Pass the Pastrami. Oh, it's killer. It's killer, babe. You should, you write it. You write it. You spend all your quality time writing this for me, and it'll sell a million. It'll sell a million, And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to write your fucking pastrami book. Fuck off, No, I'm not going to write your pastrami book. Shove your pastrami up your ass." And there's been others, and then there's other people go about things another way. Like they'll say, "Oh, hey, Vin, come here. I got a story for you. Boy, I got a story for you." It's always like, "Boy, I got a story for you." And then they'll like open up their phone and show me like a picture of them getting like a blowjob or something like that, and I'll be like so horrified and disgusted that no, dude. That first of all, that's not going to make a really good book, and get away from me. You're perverted, and you need a psychologist, not a writer. So there's that, right? And then there's the people who look at me and they say, "Oh yeah, I got your book in the library." Which, no offense to libraries, but I fucking hate because it means they couldn't, part with $10 or something. They had to go to the library. Okay, that's fine. That libraries have their purpose, and I appreciate it. But then there's the really cheap bastards, these fucking assholes, who are like, "Oh yeah, my Aunt Henrietta's reading a copy of it right now, and she got it from like Uncle Bill, and he got it from like cousin Jenny in Georgia. They actually went through the process of sending it, and I'm next." Like, holy fuck, you just spent $20 on a bunch of Budweisers, which is poison, and now you can't go out for $6 and buy a fucking book. Oh my god. So that bugs the snot out of me too. What else bugs me? Oh yeah. And then I get people who are like, "Oh yeah, like I read one of your books." Now let me tell you something. I would not have portrayed the heroine as being, so distraught. I think I would have gone more. And I want to like punch them in the stomach because they like work for Dunkin' Donuts or something, right? Um, so don't do that. And then also, you know what? If you catch a fucking typo on page 217, don't be like, oh, did you see it? Did you see the typo? Did you see that typo? Like I'm sure you have a pimple on your ass. So that's an imperfection there too. Call the publisher. Call them. Call them. Bitch at them. Or if it's one of my indie books, then don't say anything. Don't fucking say anything to me. Okay? Just don't. All right. So there's that. Because that bugs the snot out of me too. And then finally, sort of finally, I don't care that there's another woman down the road who's married to a surgeon who writes books about doctors, and I don't care that someone read a William Kennedy book, last year, and I don't care that your cousin is writing LGBT gay now. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Just because I'm a writer doesn't mean I need to hear about every other writer in the community because I outsell them all, number one. But I just don't care. I want to just go to the bar, be somewhat sociable, and have my single beer and maybe some food and get the hell out and go back to my cave. So anyway, you can see probably I'm probably like seem like a miserable bastard, but I'm not. I'm actually quite friendly. I mean it, totally friendly, and so anyway, those are the gripes I have at the bar. Otherwise, if you want anything, if you want a free book or whatever, I'm happy to give it to you. I'm happy to sign it, so long as you write a review. Just think of it like this. If you're asking me for a free book, do you give away your free law advice? Do you give away free surgery? Do you give away like free construction work? Do you give away free landscaping? Do you do that? Probably not. But anyway, I'm still willing to give you a free book if you ask for it. All right. I'm going to the bar. Ciao.